Basically, if it hits you, it will disable your prayer, and it will like root you for a few seconds. So again, keep your HP high, but it's also very easy to avoid. Just step into a different tile. And then the last one is portals, which you'll see in your text box that like, hey, you have been assigned to someone. Basically, you will be switched with that person, and depending on how far away you are when that happens, you will take a corresponding amount of damage. So if you are someone is standing like right here and someone is standing at the other end of the room, you'll take like a 60. Uh, the cheat code that people just typically do is they all just go to the thumb. That's the black tile there, right? Just run there. Everyone's there. It's fine. And that's kind of the way you kind of avoid thinking about it. And then once that happens, he'll go back to crystals and then lightning and portals. That's his cycle. So I'll try and call it out when I see them. We might see the crystal attack at the beginning, but if we do see it, again, just be prepared to step one tile away. There's That's basically the only other attack that he'll sometimes do is he'll do a prayer orb. This is going to hit. It will actually raise a chat box in your. There'll be like a line of text in your chat box, which is I think pretty helpful because if you're all standing close together, it's hard to see who he's throwing it at, and it will basically just say like he's fired an orb of aggression or an orb of magic or like dexterity at you, and it will be highlighted blue, green, or red. If it's red, pray melee because it disables your prayer when it does. When he uses it, if it's blue, pray magic, and if it's green, pray range. Really, all there is to that. Again, I'll try and call it out. Speaking of those, it's actually better to camp lower prayer in this raid, just because when he uses that, the second he uses it on you, he drains your prayer by half. So if you're like going back up to 80 prayer, it's going to take 40 away. Whereas if you're hanging around 10 prayer points, it's like it takes away 5. So I don't usually take a prayer sip until I'm around 10 prayer. So I know there's a lot of stuff that goes on, but again, I'll just try and call it out. So again, melee, you're standing right here. Avoid stuff when it happens. Heal up when he hits you. He hits you attack, walk it off. Otherwise, you're just still meleeing until it cripples, and then you just equip your shadow, and from here, your mage. For runners and skippers, we hit, you run over here, or mirrored if it's on the other side. And then we wait for him to turn his head. You wait for basically me to move to the center. Once you see me move to the center, you are just going to run all the way to the right. And then from there, once we're set, basically you are going to be running back and forth whenever he turns his head. Don't try and you don't need to be tick perfect with a lot of leeway, so you can wait a tick after he turns his head. It's definitely better to do that because if you move early, you can kind of screw up the cycle. But again, I'll try and call out as they come up. And then, that's basically the fight. Then once we get to the third phase, the only thing that's different is we're going to actually stay on the hand instead of going back over here, because we're going to melee then we're going to wait till we see the portal special attack. And I'll call this out, and then we'll run over it. We're going to try and get set up. The reason is, in the last phase, we need to make sure the hands die at approximately the same time. We want to kill the melee hand first. So again, I'll make calls. I'll just say off mage if it gets kind of close, or off melee if it's getting a little bit low. Make sure you want to put them at the same time. And then once both hands are dead on phase 3, Olm is basically in his last phase where there's no hands, it's just his head. There's crystals from the ceiling. One person, the meleeer, you're standing, you're in the same spot, except you now equip your range gear. Everyone equips their range gear. There's no crystals. If you see a crystal falling next to you, just step 2 tiles away. Keep high HP at all times. One person who is running will go and stand over on the other side, over here. So again, if it's, if he's facing this way, the meleeer is here. So one person's going to run over here, and they're just going to stay again in this tile. They're just not going to go past this line of tiles. And there again, we're going to all range, and then the people in the middle are just going to continue to run ahead, but now you're dodging crystals too. So keep higher HP. Any questions? And then I'll just kind of go over to inventories to see if we can optimize it, and then we'll do a pre-pot. So I know there's a lot to it. Hopefully, once we actually get some experience, it's gonna click a lot easier. So.
Yeah, I think it's pretty straightforward for now, but
yeah, for sure. Cool. Otherwise, inventories look good. Everyone has a range gear. Very nice. Man, the one thing I'll say is I think I would probably get rid of 2 of the rebites or your super restores and bring brews if you have those. Brews are going to be they're going to be more useful. And I'm just gonna. I was actually not even geared, so my bad, guys. Let me just set here, and Lance goes back to stab. If you don't have full Oathblade, if you have Oathblade, you can use Crush. Or, I'm sorry, Slash.
You said Fang was on stab.
Dragon Hunter Lance would be on that. You'll want to use for Yunnan. You'll want to use the Forte. You'll use the Tentacle. This.
Okay.
And I'm just
So
gonna,
Lance is on stab.
Lance is on stab. The only time you won't have it on stab is when if you have full Oathblade. I think DPS is slightly better with this Lance on Slash. Pretty minor thing. So.
Cool.
Okay, so let's just check. Good, we got a lot of. Do you have an extra? You have an extra spot for a brew potentially in inventory. If you want it, and it's always better to have more than not enough.
Oh yeah. Very good.
Okay. So I think we should be ready. I'm bringing a lot of extra brews just in case, because probably gonna take more damage. That's totally fine and learn. If you do die, all that happens is you'll respawn upstairs, go back down, get extra supplies out of your bank if you have them, and yeah, just join back in. And again, it's not a huge deal. It's totally expected. If we go deathless, that'd be pretty amazing, to be honest. For a lot of first time. So, yeah. So let's just do a pre-pot. So the pre-pot is actually kind of in a specific order. It's a very minor thing, but it's to maximize points. Because you actually get points in the raid, depending on which potions you drink. So an overload gives you the most, a Xerix Aid gives you the least, and it is capped at a while, so you want to use as many of the sips here on like higher point potions. So what we'll do here, actually the most efficient way is people can drop a Xeric Aid and a Revite on the ground. It's kind of typically what you'll see from them. You can also just get a bank, and then you'll go to your bank, make sure you refill those. So you've got the extra Xeric Aid and the Revite. And I'll let people do that. And once it's set, once everyone has it, so make sure also the spots you just drop those items, you get a new brew and a new Revite from your bank. So I see Steel here and then you got those extra spots. Nice. So yeah, just get another brew and another restore, and then how you. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Nothing. I just realized that we are going to use those immediately after the overload.
Yeah. So basically, what we're going to do is we are going to drink an overload first. Then we're going to be doing a prayer enhance, because prayer enhance is more points than a brew, right? Then you're going to drink a full brew and a sip of Revite because the brew is going to lower your stats. The Revite will then bring up your stats. You'll then drop the 3 dose that you have, and then you'll pick up the 4 dose in the Xeric, or the 4 dose of the Xeric Aid and the Revite, right? So that way you're boosted up, you got a prayer enhance, and you've got a full inventory of full potions, right?
Okay.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
All right, so we're all ready. We'll stand over our potions. Once everyone's ready, just throw an R in chat. No. All right, so we'll start with the black potion there. Then the purple. Then a full brew. And then a Revite. I drop that 3 dose Revite. And we pick up the 4 dose brew and the 4 dose Revite, and we stand right at the door once we're all ready. And once we're all here, let's walk in. Brave Magic, typically, and then Piety. Get ready, we'll see which side he comes up on this side. Okay, great. We're gonna go. We're gonna spec, and anyone skipping or running is immediately going to run over here. Just follow me here. And okay, so I'm gonna step back. That's okay. And we're gonna need to tank 2 hits here, so stepping back to this side. Actually, now go. Now go. Sorry. Okay, that's all right. So let's reset. Step back. Okay, get ready to go, and now run to the right. And we should be set. We'll see. So he's not doing specials because his hand is crippled. Okay. Right, can use range last, so prey range. Nice.
Dog, stop it.
Very nice. So now we're all going to go towards melee. Click for melee gear again. Try and be at it 3 tiles apart. Okay, he's using portal, so everyone go to the thumb tile, the black tile. Okay, that's alright. So everyone click on the right. I'm going to free you guys. Oh, there's also the crystals, so just make sure you're getting out of it. Nice. Okay, we're burning. That's alright. I'm going to stay away. Someone get the 3 tiles above there. So still here, you can use the middle tile there, in between them. Okay, so in this case, we're all kind of burning, so let's just like try and get a tile away if you can. Okay, there's crystals, so stand that back.
I see that.
All good. Okay, lightning, step back on that. Okay. That was unfortunate, but the burn, the skipping was really good, very clean for the first time. The burn was fortunate, and then the only other thing, I saw you were also trying to like avoid focus from burning. That's fine with the portals. You typically want to go like 2 tiles away just to minimize that damage. So again, he's going to come up on the other side now, so we're going to equip our Warhammer again. We're going to again go to the pinky tile, get ready to spec him. Piety, and he's up, and then we're running to the other side. We'll see. Okay, actually go right now. We're actually ready to move. Perfect. Or you should be set already. Oh, still here. You got too close. So you need to be stay on the wall.
We go back here.
Yep, we're gonna go back. We're just gonna see. Don't know where I'm not where he is in the cycle. We'll see in a second. We get a special.
Sorry about that.
All good. Good. Oh, so yeah, you need to wait until he actually turns. You don't need to go as soon as he throws an attack. All right, so Crystal, stand back. So we're gonna actually tank 1 over here. Tank 1 on this side. Okay, you try and go right here. We'll see how there's lightning. So actually want to be on his left side again. You're probably gonna get portals here in a second. All right, everyone go to thumb. Still here. Sorry. Perfect. You all avoided it.
Nice.
So we might crystals step off. Nice. We avoided that. We might see another. We're gonna see lightning here in a second. That's all right. So, and we're gonna go back to melee. Oh my god! I could just click that, and I just checked an overload. Great. But 350 damage. That was actually kind of low on time, anyway. So again, okay, everyone on thumb. We're getting portals. Just click close. And yep. Crystals. Nice. Okay, I got acid walk, so I'm just gonna walk back here. It's just not being super humble. And there's I'll be coming to you, thumb. Just everyone on thumb, stay here, don't move. Nice. You'll see a message in your chat that also says like it's disaffected, or it has no effect in this case. Again, final phase here. So we're all going to be staying on melee. We're not going to be running towards the mage hand again until we see portals. Again, try and be 1 tile apart from everyone. And dump all remaining specs. So like still here, you can be on my tile, and then Nan go over 1 more. There's crystals, step back. Nice. And Haim, you can go 1 over to the right or the left. Lightning here. Okay, first row safe. We're chilling here. Alright, portals are coming up. We're going to go on the thumb, and then everyone will run to the left. Oh, shoot. Okay, someone got acid walk. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that was me.
Right. Nothing you can really do in there, in that case. Alright, I'll be left. Okay, and then you'll be going back to melee here. Actually, don't attack it when you. I forgot. Don't attack when you see the infinity symbol over it. Crystals. So people come to left again. Make sure everyone's on good HP. We're gonna see lightning. So stay here. Stay on my side. I'm sorry. Still here. You still want to be on melee side. Go to your melee spot, and just use your shadow from the melee spot. Or your staying staff. Sorry. Okay, was that? I was getting the crystal drop. Okay, step to the right. Okay, oh, then that's a yeah. So you want to wait till he actually turns. So like you don't need to try.
Okay, yeah.
You have a lot of freedom in terms of like when it actually needs to be hit. So
There we go.
oh, there's bombs in the
Oh,
front.
I just got double stacked.
Yeah, yeah. It's unfortunate with the spacing. All right, thumb, because we're on portals here. So everyone just go thumb here real quick. Oh, there's the crystal drop. Let's stand back over here. Okay. And we're gonna go right. Okay, I'm freeing you on your right, so just spam click right out of it. And we're back to left. We want to try and get it set. So we're always going to again to these tiles to try and get it set. Or we need to tank one, so get ready. You don't need to go yet. Yep. Okay, now we're all right. Okay, it's all right. And let's just focus on killing the melee here at this point, and then sorry, I shouldn't say that. And we can kill the melee, or don't actually hit the melee right now. The affinity sign, it's going to heal instead. Okay. Alright, let's kill melee. So we can just all focus it at this point. It's alright.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, Burn is doing work on us there. It's alright. Oh, and now try and kill Mage as fast as you can. Make sure it's going to be starting to heal. Actually just died. Alright. Right. Okay, great. So now it's going to be the crystal phase. So in this case, we need someone staying on the right. So you need to stay on your side for melee. Fine. You're in a good spot. And then Nan, we're just going to be range here. We're just going to be trying to run it from where these same two tiles that we're at, same two rows.
Got it.
So that was my fault.
There's some over here.
Yeah, some on the ground out there.
Dying on my hardcore
Oh,
Iron Man.
right.
That's right.
Completed.
It's all right. I'm just going to step over to where he was. Make sure, but Nan, you're just going to try and do the same thing. You're trying to stay in those two central lines somewhere, so you need to be over
Got it. Okay, we over here.
these guys.
Yep.
And when he turns his head, as soon as he turns his head, that's when you're moving. You're not doing it beforehand, though. All right, so. Sorry, I just need to run and grab the supplies. Alright, he's almost dead. Good luck, good luck. Okay, a little bit. Blue portal attack.
Oh, jeez.
Unlucky, not even purple with
Unlucky.
that. Yeah, so Ulm is by far the most chaotic part of the raid, right?
That's great.
Once you, yeah. So I mean, again, it's just once you're actually like the first phase that we did was like perfect in terms of the skipping. So there's like no specials. He's just moving back and forth. He hits me once, then he hits the melee once, then he hits me once. It was all about just kind of knowing where you need to be standing and where you're going to stand, right? So yeah, I mean I mean that is basically, and I want to say all there is to it because it's a lot, but like it's honestly just repetitions. And yeah, for the most part, I feel like I've been very shocked if we did a deathless the first time. I don't think I've ever seen one with a couple learners. We did a couple learners in here, deathless.
I was
So,
hoping.
well, after that first phase, I was like, oh, this might actually happen. That's crazy. And then,
Yeah,
oh yeah, so again,
When I ran over into the middle.
yeah, and that's all right. That's like part of learning, right? It's again, I would have been shocked if like every movement had been perfect, and it was like insane that was like that good for the first time, right? And he also was like not humble. He used like the burning attack 3 times, but was doing a lot of like. Sometimes he just basically uses Magicka range, right? Other times he's going to use a lot of acid walks, crystal drops, making you burn. Especially like in the timing with it, like he would get, he would use portal, so everyone has to go stand at the same time, and then throw a crystal drop or a burn right there, so everyone takes basically an extra 30 damage just because of that. So it's a little bit unlucky, but also once it is once you're familiar with the movement, it's very chill. It's a lot less involvement than solos. You've done those before, where you're needing to do like 3-0 or 4-0 depending on your mage weapon, and then getting into a cycle of 4-1. So yeah, that's the rate. I'm down to run again, run it back if you guys want to.
I wouldn't take off, but
Oh,
it was
sure.
fun. I'm down to do it again sometime.
Yeah, feel free to add me or just hit me up in the CC. I'm always
Yeah, of course.
down to run chambers. I've
Gotcha.
been doing it a lot lately. Pretty
Yeah,
terrible
man.
log here, but it's a lot of fun. So
Heck yeah. All right, guys. Y'all take it easy. Thanks.
see ya.
Do we need 4 or can you do it with 3?
So three is actually easier generally to do it with, because especially like the melee time, right? Or when we're doing run the melee hand, because then you can each have you can separate it out. Everyone has 2 tiles apart, right?
Oh yeah.
So that makes it actually easier. You could actually have done it with 4, and I probably should have, because if someone has a Nox Halley, they can actually stand to the left of the thumb, so you can actually hit it from further away even. That's probably would have been a better call on my part. So yeah, it is.
So I do not have one yet.
Yeah, no, we wouldn't need it at this point with 3.
Yeah.
So give me 1 second, because I do have plans later. So I just want to make sure I have time to do this. Otherwise, I'm down to run it back. So give me 1 second if you guys can.
Yeah, whatever works.
All right, back. I should be at least run one of the people who want to. Should be also a lot quicker. You don't have to kind of go through the rooms. All right, I'll go scout then.
Yeah, I'm in.
So hopefully it's a quick scout. See, sometimes it can be a pain. Again, you're always looking for mutas and tecton. We could do see like a Vossar if you guys want to see it. We could do that. But
I mean, depends on how much time you. Because I feel like that'll go quicker if we do the same thing. But I mean.
yeah, it is.
The
The other rooms aren't crazy. Again, like we spent probably 60% of the time in that raid in the going over Ulm and actually doing the Ulm room. So the other rooms are pretty quick. There's like a little more mechanics to them, but they're nothing too crazy. The only thing is also like okay, perfect. So I wasn't sure who left, but you still here, or you are doing melee, so it kind of works out perfect. Otherwise, we'd have had to move someone else to melee.
Ah, yeah, I can do melee. And I won't run into the middle after the first set.
Oh yeah, no. I think that was the only time you picked Nero, which is again, was good. Overall, we just kind of unhumble Ulm, and the first time with the movement. So.
Yeah, that's the first time I've done with a group.
Yeah, I think it's a lot more fun, to be honest, with the group. I've done I have like the worst luck in solo. I've done about 250 solos, and I have not seen a purple in any solos. And I've done like all the others of the group, and I've seen 4. It's a lot more fun when you actually get loot. So I feel like my accounts was broken. So I'm kind of protected. You guys want? We could do a Vossar method. Have you seen Vossa before?
Yeah.
This is a pretty quick. Yeah. So why don't we just do this one? This is a slightly different. It's going to be for the most part the same. You have Guardian, so we'll be using a pickaxe. And yeah, so you guys should just walk into the raid whenever.
I think Kyan said he'd be right back.
Yeah, that's not a problem. So I think he's seen some solos, so he might have seen Vossa. There isn't. I mean, I don't know. I don't really understand why people don't like Vossa as much in terms of learning it. It's a pretty chill room, but there's it's a little more mechanically challenging.
Do
We're
you
gonna try and
checks for that one, or do you hit the crystal with your whatever your melee weapon is?
Yeah, so I use a lance. The nice thing about a lance is you have all styles with it. So I just use stab on lance on stab.
Oh, okay. Oh, the pickaxe is only for the guardians.
Oh yeah, pickaxe is only for the guardians. Ice demon, you want to bring a demon bane if you have it, or fire spells if that's standards.
And then it looks like no salve.
No salve. No. And then we have crab's room, which is again it's going to be a little bit new here, but crab's room is pretty easy.
Oh, and that's one where the hammer is useful, the warhammer.
Oh, that's a good shout. Yeah, it's another one where the hammer is very nice to have. You don't need it again, but it's a nice to have. So.
Did they change it so the maul works as a hammer too, or no?
I think in that room it does. The only thing I'm not sure about doing with the hammer is building the chest with the Elder Maul. Kind of thinking you probably can't, just because it seems like it'd be weird to build a chest with it, but that's basically the only reason I'm saying that. I can be totally wrong on there.
Alright, so Demon Bane, pickaxe, still got the watering can, warhammer, crabs, and then other than that, just normal gear.
Yep, I can give it a once over. That looks good. You get your pickaxe. You get claws, which are really nice there. It's fine.
Oh,
And then you
should
get
I
the
bring,
Emberlight.
should I bring a
Uh,
spec weapon?
So it's not super necessary. Like I think a Void Waker is good at Vasa. I don't have one, so I haven't really used it, so I couldn't really explain the attack the best. I think Burning Claws are really nice. That's Ice Demon. Emberlight is also very good. I mean, that room is so quick that I don't know if it's worth bringing them over the Emberlight. But Claws are also very good there. So yeah, I think. Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about a spec weapon for it.
I feel like with a spec weapon, I mean, I already forget to use my thralls all the time, so I just need to like get comfortable with everything first, and then maybe I'll feel better about that.
Sure. Oh, sorry. Give me one.
Cool.
All right. Sorry about that. Ready to go here. Let me see. So yeah, we're gonna want pre-plot super combat for Guardians, and then also have a range potion for because we'll be using primarily range and Vasa to actually deal damage.
Alright.
Uh-huh.
You already
Good. Yep. Yeah. Take your time. Once you're ready, just type it in. Also, there's I've seen people like do ready R2P ready to pot versus R. It's been like confusion because as soon as I start the raid, the bank closes that you guys are at. So like if you're in the middle of gearing and start the raid, you cannot re-gear. So typically just wait till everyone's by the door.
okay. And according to the wiki, the blowpipe is good for Mudadial, so I'll bring that in.
Blowpipe
Oh, we don't even have Mudadial.
Dragon darts is good. It's also good at like other rooms. Like so, if you're using Dragon darts, it's very good. If you're using Amethyst, I think it's also good. I don't think it's best in slot in some spots, but
Yeah, I got
it is. It's still very good. Yeah, it's a sick one. So okay, just do a quick inventory check. All right, everything looks good. All right, let's start. So Guardians is pretty straightforward. I'm just gonna my mage switch, not my mage weapon because we have crabs, but just for extra space. So yeah, Guardians is where we'll be using your pickaxe. Make sure it is set to the crush option, stab option.
Crush, not stab.
Yeah, so it's like smash versus like the impaler spike. I guess it's only one crush option. I didn't choose. Again, there's a couple ways you can kind of do this. You want to make sure you're trying to get most of that 5-tick attack cycle, right? So sometimes people just they're staying on run, it will like click 2 steps away, and then in the middle, and then as soon as you see your character stop moving, that's when you click again. That'll be on a 5 tick. Personally, for me, what I'll typically do my own is I'll actually have run off, and then I'll run 2 steps away. It just makes it easier to flick piety. But yeah, typically that's working. I think, or working in teams, I feel like most people find it easier to click, run 2 steps away, step forward, and then as soon as you see your character stop moving, you have the visual metronome. You can also basically just use that to cue and, like, step 2 tiles away. And it's not really a big deal if you end up missing ticks, but you just want to be kind of sweaty with it. I'll grab the seeds here. Don't need to worry about that. Vasa will give us an overload, so we don't need to worry about prepping that.
That was the hardest one yet. Oh my gosh.
So don't walk into this room. So basically, just going to talk about this from here. What I'm going to do for this room is, so if you get close to Vasa, he starts by doing a teleport attack on you. So you can come out of here where I'm standing. Basically, when I'll run in first to kind of trigger this. When that happens, there's going to be like a blue fire that appears here. Once I get teleported, so I'll say when. All I want you guys to do is then cross that blue fire, try and run under the boss, run under me, and use protective magic. That'll mitigate the damage. Otherwise, you'll hit me for whatever my current HP is, -5. So I'm at 99 current HP. If you hit me for 94, all blew up, so I'm not going to take all of that. But that does mitigate it. Then, as soon as that's over, you're praying range, and you're just using your best range weapon on it. So both are in this case. And once he gets to a crystal, he'll pick a random crystal. All you're doing is you're going to the other side of that crystal. So, like, for example, if he picks this crystal, he walks around this way to it, so the larger side where it's like 3x3 or 4x4. You're just going to go over here and you're going to use stab on it. The crystal's dead, and then you're ranging him again. If it gets to the point where he teleports you again, as soon as you teleported, so after he actually does the teleportation on you, if you're right next to him, he teleports you there, just have 2 doses of brew and a super restore. He's going to again hit you for your max HP or your current HP -5. So, yep. In this case, again, just to reiterate, I'll run in first. Don't go until you see the purple flame. Then you can cross it, run under my character when you teleport it, and use protect magic, switch to range. Okay.
We're gonna start on melee.
You're gonna start with range, but you're not actually gonna come in until I tell you to. Well, once you see the purple fire here, you can walk in. You'll cross it, take a hit, and you'll run under my character and pray magic. Cool. I'll go and get started. I'll actually try and see if I can't. There's a way to. I can actually avoid it entirely, potentially. Let's see. I don't know how to actually time it correctly. Whatever. I'm just gonna. Is that a merch one? Is that the issue? Okay, I'm sure I'm going to teleport here. Okay, so now you guys can cross. You can just try and run under me, pray and protect magic. Nice, thank you very much. Now protect range, and we're just ranging him while moving, because he's going to throw rocks at you. Just hit and run, like every 2 ticks. Run. Now we're going to equip our melee gear. We're just stabbing the crystal. Decent damage. As soon as the crystal is dead, we're back to range gear. And we're going to just stab the crystal again. Really good overall. I don't think we should see a teleport.
I think I was just off cycle, kept getting hit.
Nice.
Combat pass.
I'll let you take the overload here. and you can take Xerx's Aid or anything if you need it, and then you can drop it to still X when we get to the. No, we don't really need it for Tecton or for Ice Demon. Once we get to the Tecton, we can do it. But yeah, you don't need to use it right now. So you'll sip and drop that later. And if you guys need anything else there, feel free to grab those. Oh, and I guess I didn't mention it before, but you'll see those energy wells, those like these gold pools here. They just fully restore your run energy. You don't really need them last rate because we're going pretty slow. You're kind of growing faster. It's nice to have. Ice Demon again. We'll want to grab the Tinderbox and the Bronze Axe that's on the floor right before the room. Just chop the trees will make 1 stack of kindling. I think in 3 like a meta is like 3 stacks, but I don't know the perfect idea is, so. Also these kind of the effect, these are on a 6-tick cycle, so like as soon as you see an XP drop, you can move to a different tree. So if you're like far away, you can see an XP drop, move to a different tree, and you'll like, you know, and cut it, and you can potentially still like be in cyclone cutting. So I don't know if that's super efficient, but just a, I guess, fun fact about this rune. So you can call it a fun fact. Roll and Emberlight, so you don't need to worry about the safe spot. Again, always if you do have like, or if you're doing anything long range, so magic or ranges can look to the light wall. So in this case, it's this wall, and you can always stand there and just safe spot for free. You don't even need to worry about. Yeah, just
you don't need
wanted to.
Forth for the rock.
What's that?
Like when you throw stuff at you, you don't have to go back and forth if you're ranging.
If as long as there's 1 mailer, so if we were like all ranging, we were over here, then yeah, he'd be attacking us.
Oh.
Like in solos, but like if since we all have Emberlights, we're all asking melee. So if like 1 person's over here, anyone else can just be hanging out over here, and they can just hit him from far with a Scorching Bow with Fire Surge. They don't have to pray range even. He's not going to ever target them.
Gotcha.
The only caveat would be if like someone was standing right here, because his attacks are 3x3s. And range. All right, let's light these braziers. Just make sure they all get lit. Just put those down to HP a little bit quicker. Maybe the gear again will be praying range. Yeah, he dies so quick. 3 Ember Lights. Alright, so right before we get to Tecton secondaries, you gotta make sure your lance, if you're using that, is set to pound, crush. Warhammers will be ready. And then we can, this is a spot I think we'll want to stand. The only thing that you typically want to make sure be a little bit cognizant of luring him is you don't want to lure him where he's like going to be pressed up against some wall, because then you have to do the step back method versus running around him. So, and then, so Haim, if you want to just take a sip of the overload and drop that for Stilex here, and then Haim, you and I will both grab the overloads here. Still here, you can grab that overload and take a sip of it as well. And then, up, great. And then I will lure him back here. Then always praying melee. These 2 tiles away. You just hit with the war. Nice. Just hit both of them. And down. Nice. Again,
Oh,
I'll take one of these overloads. You can take the overload and anything else you might need. And now we're in Crab's room, which we didn't do last time. So if you haven't done Crab's room before, you have layouts for it, which you probably don't unless you've specifically used it. You can also go to the tile packs and you can just search crabs, and it should be Cox crabs, and you should then see like anchor, and you should see a couple different colors.
oh nice. That's convenient.
Are people kind of aware of like what the room entails and stuff, like what you need to do?
Yeah, for the most part.
Okay, cool. So I can again start with this. So people want to just drag them to the anchors, or if someone wants to go further west and get the one of the crabs in melee, that's fine. Okay. Oh, close. Yep. So then still you're just going to want to step to the other side of it because of the, yep, perfect. You can also step through the crab. So like if you have multiple crabs, you can just kind of like do this kind of movement like you would if you were, you know, like trying to like barrage things. Nice. Oh, and you want to pray melee here, just.
Oh, right, he's hitting me.
Oh yeah. Yep, that's so good. Oh, the range is already done, so you can just go up to the white one. Nice. And then I can also, you guys just can hold those. I got one over here. What the heck are you doing? There it is. Okay, yeah, and that's Crab's room. Pretty so. The only time it's really pain is if you're doing like a mass and it's just like got a whole bunch of people who don't know what they're doing and like bouncing lasers everywhere.
Is it the same layout, or are there more crabs?
There's a couple. There's like 3 different layouts. So again, we're gonna want to scav here. Again, you're just gonna want to make sure you have juice, mushroom, and if you did not already have it, if you don't already have a prayer enhance, you want to get assist on that spell. You're just gonna grab the planks. I can make the chest. Again, you can always pick up other people's supplies that they have dropped. So you can grab juice on the ground. Go get the Ibuchu planted and the chest made. And just feel free to carry on once you have your supplies.
$30 and $30 is probably plenty.
Oh yeah, that's way more than enough. Yeah, once you're you know, you get the hang of it. Again, you're not really using that much, especially well, as a melee, you're going to take a little more. But yeah, usually
Yeah,
only
I
like,
definitely used every single thing I had, and I had to grab stuff on the ground in that room.
yeah, I mean that's pretty normal the first few times you're going through it. It's just again all about the getting reps with it. Total pain if I get it, but and also with learners, the more people you have, the harder it is, because if one person breaks the cycle, then everyone has to know how to reset, and that's where it can get confusing. So trios are probably ideal to learn with. I think I did a learner the other day, and it was like a 5-man, and it was way worse than that. So, you got some people with max that kind of carry us through. Yeah, if he's just hitting you with specials the whole time and stuff, it's not a fun fight. Yeah, we're already like 20 minutes ahead of where we were last time for just without the explanation. It should be even a lot quicker. So. Spade at the beginning of the room. Did you hear it? Oh, here you go. That's it.
I don't remember getting 2 million more farming experience.
Probably trees at some point, right? There's just like 100k or whatever, or no 10k. I'm just doing DNM. My rates are all mixed up.
Yeah.
Like 10k or 20k.
Yeah, because like I got maybe I was doing the pet after 99. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
You still grinding pet, or did you get it?
No, I got it, but I thought I got it before I got 99, which is why I'm confused right now. Why I have 15 million farming experience.
Yeah, just like the maybe passive farming contracts. If you're doing a lot of trees and stuff, Hespori gives you 10k a time.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. I think I just got into the habit of doing contracts. I don't know why, but it's like very satisfying.
Oh yeah, it's more necessary in an iron, but it's honestly just like chill, just trying to like stack up, see how many you can get at once, like you get like 5 or 6. Just the dopamine from opening all those at once is crazy. Yeah, I told myself, I was like, I'm probably never going to do farm again after 99. I'm at like almost 20 million experiences. You need to keep on always need to upkeep herbs and stuff. And then we'll do the same pre-prep, which is, drop a need and a relay.
So is are thralls even good, or is it just more helpful to have astral for?
Yeah, no, I mean they're good for like every spellbook has its use, right? I think like the meta, if you want to be like really sweaty runs, it's like typically standards because you can do like certain telegraph strats and tightrope. You have fire is the most effective thing at ice demon, and then you have entangles and whatnot for the maybe unit. Standards are really good. Thralls are, I think they're essential. They're not necessary, but I think they are really. I think they're by far the best in solos, just because of you're doing all the damage and stuff. So it is basically like a 0.6 DPS or whatever the thrall is on top of you. And then also when you're mage running the head mage running the head is different in solos, but like there's a mechanic with like if you splash, like his head moves differently, but if your thrall hits it, like it can keep it back in cycle. I don't know all the details before it, but I know it's typically.
Gotcha. I think I've heard that before.
Yeah, so it's best in souls. It's still good in this, but like Lunars is also nice because you can like vengeance. That's like imagine Vasa when he hits you like a 95. That's a nice vengeance thing you can hit. Hecton can smack you, get vengeance that. So let's take a look. I think everyone should be ready again. So just again going over the rolls. Yep. So you're staying there on the side. Inky to wall on either side for melee. you're already aware of it one time you win in the center. Otherwise, just keep doing that. And then, yeah, don't forget to say hi for running the head in Mage. You have a lot of time from when he moves his head. So, like, you can basically watch him. Once we're set, just wait till he moves his head, and then you can even, like, wait a tick and then click, right? So, not a huge deal. But otherwise, yeah, just for that first time, once we are getting set, I'll also call it out, just stay on the Mage hand row. So, like, of these tiles in here, yeah, just stay on the same road that I'm on, and then once you see me move to the center, you can just move. So, all right, are you ready to pot?
Yep.
Okay, sounds good. Let's do the overload. Rare Enhance. Oh, brew. Revite. Drop that Revite, and then get the 4 doses, and we'll go by the door when we're ready. All right, let's go in. Need a thumb right away. It's this side again. As we spec, we're running to the other side if we're skipping. Good. All right, we're gonna need to tank one over here. So, let you move. As you see the tech, he's gonna stare at us here in a second, and now we're gonna run to the other side. And now we're set. Now, whenever he turns, you're just going to the other side. Perfect, exactly like that. Oh, I almost screwed that up. I need to take the hit there. The acid block, that's fine. So just doing the exact same thing as you're doing before.
Did I just always anticipate him being crippled like that?
No, because it's only going to happen. It's only happening so frequently here. So we always want to be like this. So stay one more over still. Oh, and yeah, if there's poison there, just so you want to run back to the center. So like you're going to teleport there, right? So you always want to be close to the person you're teleporting to. Crystals, nice. So why he cripples is if he takes a hit that's more than 5% of his total HP. I believe that's what it is. First row's not safe. There's lightning coming, so just be prepared to step back. So if he takes a hit more than 5%, that's when he cripples, I believe. So because you've got really good DPS here, you got a lance and stuff. Oh, there's someone's done that. So I don't know if it's. Yep, Haim, you can just walk that off. Crystals. So in these raids, because you have good DPS, like he just has lower HP. I think it's 600. So anytime you're hitting like above a 6, or no, be like a, I don't know what exactly it is, like a 40 or something. That's when it cripples. In cases where you're doing like scaled and has 2k, it's just like never gonna cripple for you. So you don't always need to. You always just can wait on it for being crippled. Don't need to try and be preemptive. That was really clean overall. The melee side. It's a little unhumble, but skipping is perfect. Spec, and we're immediately running. Unlucky. Okay, he's not turning, so we're just going to need to wait over here. You're going to see crystals here. Oh, so still stay here. Oh, you're good. Now you're going. Perfect. And now we're set. Oh, that was my fault. I'm sorry. That was actually perfect. It's not gonna matter. I've also got you on your right. Oh, my. Oh, I don't have surge potion. Oh, not there. That's my bad. I'm trying to way to free myself. It's unfortunate, so I'm burning, so I'll let you guys get your set and your positions. We're going on melee hand now. So I'm gonna stand 2 tiles high, and you don't need to move. We're just gonna tank the hit. Oh. Okay, yeah. I think you should be okay, nice. No one end up getting burned. This is again why you want to kind of be in the burn with me, or you want to be 3 tiles, because if I burning, none of you are going to get affected if you're this far away. First row is not safe, you're ready to step back. Nice. We overload if you need it. So now we can go on thumb here. Very clean that time. If you're using throws, you will also want to make sure that it's matching the style. So if you're attacking Mage Hand, use Mage Throw. If you're attacking the Melee Hand, use Melee Throw. And if you're attacking Holmes Head in the last phase, you want to use Range Throw. Again, we're going to be staying here. This is phase 3, remember? So we're staying here until we see the portals. I'll call out when that is. And just dump specs if you have them here. We're about to see crystals, so get ready to step away. Right in range, it's the last attack he used. Okay, you want to just free use your Watering Cane, get out of that. Nice. First row is safe. So Portals is coming next here. It's going to be this attack right here. So we're going to go on Thumb, and then we are, as soon as it's done, we're going to be going to. Oh, that's unfortunate timing again. Nothing you can do about that. So now we're back over here. We're going back to the Mage Hand. We're going to need to tank 1 here, so get ready to move. We don't need to move yet. Okay. Oh, Crystal Star, we need to tank 2. So this is the first one. He's going to stare at us here. Now get ready to go. Now. Perfect. Yep, we're set. It's melee hands at 13%. Oh, just walk that off. It's going to be kind of hard to... You try and stay in cycle. It's not the biggest deal. Okay, so there's portals, so walk back to Thumbheim. And then just get back over here. Nice. Okay, there's a bomb in the center, so try and step back if you need to. Oh, there's a bomb over here too. That's just bad placement. Fortunate. So be back over on the left side here. Okay, there's crystals. We're tanking 1. Not going yet. And now we're going. Okay, we're set. So get ready. You can start attacking the melee again hand here. Get it down to like 5% or so. Oh, that's unfortunate. I guess that was my fault. Okay, yep, and you can kill melee hand if you can. Just start attacking it. We'll get the Mage Hand. Oh, don't. Oh, off Mage Hand. It's healing, so that you don't want to kill the Mage Hand when that's in that healing spot, because that's when it can definitely regenerate. So, okay, crystals. And now you can kill the melee hand. We can kill the Mage Hand. And Haim, if you just want to run to the other side, or the other side of the room, then just dodge. That way I can hang out here and do this. And you're just staying between the pinky tile and the wall. Oops. And this should cause him, because then I'm turning him every single time again. So you're taking half the damage. What the heck? I don't know why the health bar was still over the melee hand. And step into those pools if it's near enough to you. You won't take damage. It's not actually a huge deal if you don't. It is more damage to him, so that's more points for us. If you're lower on bruise or something, it's perhaps nice to not have to worry about that. Dead. Good luck. Good luck. Nice.
Combat task completed.
No purple.
Oh, moly. Oh, hey, a combat achievement.
Nice.
No one died.
Link souls, I'll take that. Man. So yeah, that was a lot cleaner. That was honestly for a second time just being that much better is super impressive. How'd that one feel? Any questions on that one, or?
No, I felt great. A lot easier.
Yeah, and that's just kind of like optimizing your, inventory because I don't know how much brew or restore you guys have, but obviously if you had like a full restore, okay, maybe take a brew.
What was that?
I was just gonna say, yeah. I mean, it's just then kind of optimizing that and then continuing to work. There wasn't too many times where we like screwed up in terms of getting in cycle or anything, so set pretty quick. And I don't know how he might have been a little bit not so humble on the melee. I didn't see how much you were taking. I saw you do the acid wall once or twice, which is always annoying. But
It felt very humble to start, and then, but I think it was just that last phase. I don't know, can't dodge those crystals very well, I guess.
yeah, I mean, so it's always 2 steps away, right?
Yeah.
Well, if you're only moving 1, there's stuff that hit you. They hit you like I think they hit you like up to like 23 if it's like right on you, or like it's a pain.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
when I'm
yeah.
like, trying to dodge one thing, I'll forget about the auto attack, and then those hit like 20 or 30.
Sure. Yeah.
I'll like forget to switch to whatever you hit me with. But
Yeah.
it still felt pretty okay for doing it for the second time in like 2 years.
Yeah. No. It felt super clean, much better, and also it's easier with like 3 people.
Yeah. When you guys came over to my side for the melee, that was a lot nicer, less to worry about.
Yeah, and there's still the time where like he gets at you on a portal, so everyone goes to the thumb, and then he hits you with the fire, which is minimum 30 damage over the next 30 seconds. So, let's see here. If you guys want one more, I have time for one more. Otherwise, yeah, whatever works best for you. I know it's kind of getting later too. So.
When does the Super Bowl start? Like 4:30?
5:30, so it's like an hour and 15. Yeah.
Yeah, I do know.
All right, sounds good. I will scout.
I feel like it would be better to do a couple in a row so I can like, I don't know, remember and get comfortable.
Yeah, no, for sure. Oh dang, someone just hit 99 agility. Oh wow, first scout. So
Yeah.
Still dreading having to do that. I'm 87. I've got almost a full level because you get the dark relic here, which is like 13k agility experience. If you want to use it on there.
Oh.
And I've got like, I don't know, like half of my current agility level from just doing that. So just the salve this time. We also haven't done tightrope before, but it is a very straightforward room. Tightropes, there is some extra damage. Again, the biggest... Sorry, go ahead.
Have you using a Berserker ring over a Light Bearer?
Light Bearers, if you have it, Light Bearers would be the best.
Okay. It seemed helpful for the last phase for getting more hammers on every hand.
Yeah, I think... I'm sure there's a lot of ways to do it, but that's definitely one of the nice... I know, like, I've read of people who said, like, oh yeah, you can use 2 specs, especially if you're a Light Bearer, but then, like, one of the ways you can kind of insta-set the own head is by immediately hitting the hand and then going over right away. So if you're doing 2 specs, you're not being able to do that. So,
Oh, I see.
geared, and I have to wait for it's like 30 seconds. So I always like the ones, but if you're melee though, like you're staying over there. So why not do respects, right?
Yeah, right.
Also, melee it probably cripples because again, unless you scale it up higher where everything has more HP, you're just gonna cripple because you've got really good DPS with the lands and stuff. We will only need to pre-pot range here because we'll get overloads from Mutadiles. I can sip and drop, and then I'll get one from Tecton, so we'll all have an overload by Tech. Oh yeah, if you have a BGS, that'd be perfect. That's so I think the ideal way to do it is like you on the first tick you spec hammer, BGS person waits a tick. But yeah, again, you don't need to be super straight. That still felt pretty good. But yeah, if you have a BGS, that's definitely that. I'm actually I didn't bring air runes last time, so it's like. Why could I not free myself? I'm glad I didn't get flame mauled. Let's see. This one's maybe? I don't know. Okay. Yep, so just the cell, that's all we need to bring in this time. And then I'm going to bring quite a few extra brews just because the biggest damaging rooms in the raids that you can't always avoid are mutas, tightrope, and mystics. There are ways you can mitigate everything there, but yeah, I'll bring extra. You don't have to bring as much because I'll be tanking tightrope for the most part. But give me 1 second, I will be right back. Ready. So. All right. Okay.
Alrighty.
1 second. All right, perfect. All right, good luck. Here we go. Alright, so mutas are going to be again range gear, praying range. What type if you have it is best. Oh, there's actually a safe spot here too, which I'll go over when we get to that point. Not for the baby here. Once the baby's dead, we're going to run to this tile over here by the lake. Oh man, I actually caught it in full crystal again. That's so crazy. But yeah, once it's dead, we're just going to go over here. And there is another safe spot I'll show you. Okay, perfect. Maybe right here. It's not actually, this is not a safe spot, so you can melee. Once this is at 50%, it's going to go to the tree. Instead of attacking at the tree, we're going to run over here. Spot right over here. Just DD on me. So just DD on me. Follow me. You want to make sure you use Bofa or a long range weapon at this point. And should get so it's gonna be able to hit us here, but it's gonna go back to the tree, and now it's just safe spotted, so it actually can't hit us. It's gonna get stuck there. So now we're just chilling. So just extra points here. Again, and I will grab an overload. Hi, I'm grab an overload, and then so here I'll drop mine for you at the beginning of the next room. You can also get the prayer enhanced and anything else you might want there. Oh, gotcha. Nope. So yeah, if you want to take anything, they're still here, still here. Okay. So again, we're staying out of close to, not super close to him. Kind of just follow this path I'm at. I'm gonna go over here. You can like stay closer, but I'm not as comfortable with those methods. Again, I'm just going to take a sip of the overload, of the prayer enhanced. I'll drop both there. You can just take these for the rest of the right there, still here, and then I'll lure him. Oh. Get ready to pray melee. Spec, he's there. Oh, that was my bad. Ace.
We got it.
So if someone has like a 3-dose overload or something, or if you want to grab that other full overload, it just might be a little bit nicer there. Otherwise, not super necessary. Oh, so we don't have pickaxe at this time. So you can see there's some boulders or rocks over here. If you have a pickaxe, you can mine those for points. It's about 500 points. The other thing you'll see is there'll be a boulder which you can push. The etiquette in raids and typically doing that is everyone will go and stand 2 tiles or 1 tile away, but then you're going to wait for someone to click redemption or smite or some kind of prayer, which basically means everyone will click it at once. It's just kind of the timing thing, and that way everyone will know to go and get all the points. Otherwise, it's just like the first person who clicks it can get the points and whatnot. So, okay, just pause my mage switching. Nice. Okay, so tightrope is pretty straightforward. The idea of this room is that you are gonna, there's a crystal on the other side of this tightrope that you want to go and get, and you use it to dispel the barrier. If you try and cross it, they will mess you up. The ranger here is like the hardest hitting thing in the raid, so you do not want to be hit by those. What we're going to do is we're going to attack them individually, one by one. There are methods for skipping. I'm not going to go over those. Basically, I'm going to tank everything. You're just going to make sure you're attacking the same one that I am. So I have enough brew, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. But like the rangers will hit like 25s even through prayer. There's a lot of different like methods you can do to kind of cheese this room, but one thing I'll do just to kind of show and also probably save some damage is I'll attack one ranger and I can get him aggroed on me. Now you guys can attack him. And I can just stand behind here so I'm not taking much damage. It's more necessary to do if you're using like a T-bow because they attack on a 4-tick cycle. T-bow obviously gets 5. Oh, that was 19 for prayer. Oh my god. Oh, I think I chanced I wasn't praying the right thing. I was praying magic, I can hit 42. I think we can hit up to a 70. So,
Oh, jeez.
So there's a 24 through prayer. Like crystal also has pretty good range defense. Don't know what I'll be able to cross. We'll see. Again, I think etiquette is usually. Oh, I need 88 agility. So someone with higher agility can cross that. How a lot of these checks in the raid work is they will take like there's a skill that is needed to like mine something to, in this case, to cross something. We'll take the average of the party's agility, everyone there, and then it will give, I think, anywhere from like 80 to 100% of that value. But always someone will be able to cross it like I couldn't do that. So you just literally click on this Dispel Shimmering Barrier over here, still here, now that you have the crystal. And that's 2,000 points, so it's good points here.
Does
So
only the
south
person
again.
Crystal get that?
What's it?
Or do we all get that?
No, only the person who dispels it. So we can all just kind of stand right here. Basically, again, the idea of this room is divide and conquer. And oh, it's praying. I wasn't paying attention. So you just don't want to have like where this room gets actually scary is again at like higher scales when there's a lot of them. Like all of a sudden you can be getting hit by kind of things that like 10s or 15s constantly. They have hands. So let's see if I can't. I think I can stand on this tile. See, it should walk towards me. Maybe I have to stand one over. Oh, stand on the tile I'm at. It should see you. No, didn't really matter. So we'll just take this last one. And we can get a safe spot over here as well. So it's going to see me, it's going to attack me. And it's just going to go over here. And it's safe spots, you can stand on my tile. I'll grab the seeds from here so I don't need to worry about anything too crazy. Like a raking or anything. So we're going to have thieving next, and then our last room is scavenging. You can always tell the last what rooms are coming up against. Scavenging is S out in the layout, so like you see that P is next. S, P is for puzzle. Thieving is a puzzle room. Scavenger is next, and then plugging. So I don't even know what I did before the plugins. So what was that?
Do you know which plugin shows the colors on these chests?
Oh, I think it's one of the just generic chambers. Cox Editions. Oh, Cox Thieving? Maybe? Wait, that might be different. Chambers of Zarek. Like looking for a color for it. Puzzle rooms. Let's highlight groups. So you do not see any colors on these chests then?
Nah.
Okay.
Do you say Cox Editions?
I thought it was maybe, but I'm like looking through that setting and I'm not seeing anything. Okay, make sure you're dumping grubs now. It's at low HP, so that might be too late. All right. Okay, we're scavenging here. Alright, I'll go get everything planted and make the chest once you guys are, 10 to 15 brews or so. Just feel free to mosey on back. Everyone's doing good on overloads, and everyone's repair enhance.
Yes.
Okay. Go cut him. You ever forget your water can and you're on Ursius, you can actually just fill a vial here, like one of these gourd vials, and you can actually use that It's a one-time use thing for Dispelling Flame. It's somewhat handy if you're doing like more so solos or something, but
Are you guys both irons?
yeah.
Who's the other guy? Gotcha.
Yeah, it would be nice if they made some of those mechanics a little more friendly to irons. Like the fact that if someone else picks up something that can't get it even if we originally dropped it, or if we actually put something in the shared storage. I swapped everything to I call the menu entry swapper for the chest to be private first, because otherwise they'd put stuff in and then they couldn't take it out. Yeah, I've done that before. It's a really annoying mistake, especially because you're like, okay, now I gotta go make more, so hold up. Most people are pretty chill about it. I'm sure you get some like in my old times. All right, ready? Oh, yep, no rush.
Alright, I'm ready when you guys are.
Yep. Okay, cool. Yep. Yeah, so yeah, you always pot. I mean, it's not always the case, but usually after potting, I'll go to the door. So even if you forget something, it's like, shouldn't I be going in until everyone's ready? Every once in a while, you'll just like raid with someone, just like run in, Leroy Jenkins style, and it's like, all right, it's just, it's not a huge deal. It's just annoying because it takes a little bit longer to get set. But all right, let's go. sorry.
No, you're good.
Okay, sorry. I thought you were like.
My Xerix aid before my praying hands.
Yeah, that's like a very minor thing, to be honest. We're gonna need a tank 2 over here, so I'll let you right there. So we'll tank 1 here. He's gonna stare at us. We stay here. He's just gonna stare, and now we move over. There we go. Yeah. So again, like you can do Xerix aid before like a prayer enhance and whatnot. The only difference is you get slightly, like very slightly, we're talking like maybe 100 less points probably in the case of the raid. Because you get like 400 or something for drinking at some point it's like a reduced point value. Also got you in your right. So again, it's a super minor thing. I've only seen it like actually ever, once they ever like, I've seen like one person get pissed over it. Like your point cap. It's like that's the lead shit. Like you're not going to say you can't drink potions in a raid. Like,
like people would get pissed at me because I lose points for that.
Yeah, because it's like a total. Like so, it's like the total doses consumed. So like in this case, it's like the first 15 doses because there's 3 people in this raid. The first 15 doses are counted at max value, and then like all the subsequent ones are not. Oh, my bad. I don't know if I was burning there. Sorry. So yeah, Hein, we're just gonna stay here. We're gonna tank the damage because I'm burning right now. You don't need to stand next to me. Oh, because yeah, that's all right. Yeah, in the case when someone's burning, it's just like crystals. Nah, it's all good. That happens all the time. Yeah, if someone's burning, you tank the 5. It's like a 5 in terms of first row save. And I've got you on the right. You can just spam it with the right. Nice, you also got it. So we're burning, so we'll just tank these bits. I think it's also might even be dissipated at this point. Look, crystals.
Yeah.
Okay, we should be. Oh, you're burning. That's all right. We're about to phase him. So just hang on your own, I guess. Yeah. So it's like a very minor thing. So like it's 3 times the number of people, or 3 times 5, or 5 times the number of people in the raid is like how many full point worth of dose you get, and then it's like a reduced number, and then it's eventually 0. So like if I immediately took 15 doses of the potion, like I can take as many Cerebrus as I want. Not multitasking successfully. I'm sorry. We're going to need to tank 1 over here. Possibly tank 2. Let's see if I've got this screwed up. I'm not sure raising the cycle. Okay, now we're good to go. Nice. Yeah, so if I like took 15 of the Xeric Aids doses specifically, then no one else would be getting max points for potions. So like in that case, I guess I'd be kind of griefing. But as far as like, if you need to take a potion, drink a potion, don't worry about the points, right? It's like such a minor thing. Again, you're talking about like a few hundred points generally. Very nice. First row is safe. Drink a prayer enhance again. Overload coming, so everyone down there for the nice crystals. First row safe. These portals in a sec. Right, I'm on you, not them. Nice. Oh, I'll walk it off. Just got acid walk to end that. It's a little annoying. begin third phase here, so we are staying on the melee hands until we see portals. Now's a good time to dump all remaining specs. If you want to step one in to the middle there. Perfect. Crystals. Yeah, the tile marker, the pinky is a little confusing because it's only for like the melee, it's not for this kind of position. Okay, so portals get ready to run. After the portals are done here, we'll run to the left. And we're going to go back into this as normal. Okay, we're going to tank one here. Oh, yeah, guys, I think I move around with it. Don't worry as much about that. Just don't get too heavily with it. Crystals. Oh, yeah, that's unfortunate. It's alright. You can go right. I think we're set. We'll see if we're on the portals. Would be good. Nice. Oh, that's my fault. Special. We should be okay. Should be back in cycle. Okay, go right. You're good to go now. You just kill them. Just work on killing that melee hand. I'll offer a little bit, so the DPS is they're about the same. We can just keep doing the movement because that way there's not going to be any specials. So.
I'm in like 4s over here.
No, that's alright. You can, yeah, we can also just like, okay, nice. We'll just kill that. Then you can hide him if you want to go to the other side, unless you want to go to the left. Oh, that's alright. Just a little less points. I always forget to use thralls though too, especially in the last phase here. Very nice. Basically pro snap, good luck.
Basically,
25 minutes, that's really solid time for a trio. Oh, number like 50 per scroll. Super cool. I do have to run, but thanks for the raids, because I'm always down to raid, so feel free to add me. I think I actually got you added. I think we did Yama on Gridmaster. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that was a good time. I think Yam was super bugged for duos, which was unfortunate. Oh, guy was dossiers. Yeah, thanks for the raids. Here, I'll add you, and then yeah, I'm always down, and yeah, that's basically all there is to it. So.
Yeah, I mean, I do a lot of TOA, but I don't really do anything else, so I'm happy doing group stuff.
Yeah, well, yeah, I added you, so always feel free. I'm just trying to basically still get Like every item. Finally got the prayer scrolls, but still need all the items here. So, but yeah, have a good one, guys. Better run, but good luck. Take it easy. See ya.